Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. And man, we have dug ourselves into a hole. I say we, it was me, obviously, but we're running out of soldiers. We're not doing too good. We've lost some of our key soldiers. That last battle was just very, very rough. I know there were some things we could have done different, done better. Taking the high ground early on and then just make sure we had that advantage as opposed to the other guys. We let them have that advantage. Go away, Central. And then, I don't know, maybe just moving towards the objective with more force and staying near it so that we could have at least knocked it out, even if we did have to evacuate. Some of the things, I mean, I don't know. I made some mistakes. I got overconfident, I think. I thought, man, this mission's going to be easy. We're going to set up. We're going to kill out the first pack. Basically one shot with our Reaper and then, you know, take out the other pack pretty easily. And just, you know, I got a little overconfident, I think. So we're going to try to do better. If nothing else, you know, it's a setback that is an opportunity to set ourselves up for a comeback, if you will. So we'll see what we can do. We do have a mission available. We have a retaliation mission, which is probably not going to be easy.
Local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
We do have resistance communication coming in 4 turns, and we really need to go after this resistance site as soon as that happens because Avatar project's moving along. I will say this. If it came down to where we had to restart this game, I know that there's a dozen things that I would be able to do differently, know more about, the covert action things, stuff like that, that I was confused about, didn't know what was going on, and yeah, I think we'd do a much better job. So we'll see what happens. Retaliation looks like it's right here. Operation Sky Strike. But we do still have some decent soldiers, so we're not completely gone. This is actually probably a pretty good setup right here. Don't have any of our sergeants available, but maybe if we finish this with you know, well enough, that we'll get some sergeants from that. Are these the guys that are paired up? Yes, Vargas. So you two guys are at least out there together. Who's your pair? The cleaner, Doreen Murphy. Is she available? No, she is wounded for 4 more turns. For 4 more days, I should say. Alright, no, that's fine. We'll take Hernandez then, sharpshooter. I do think I want to go ahead and give you... I want to give you a smoke grenade. That we might have lost our smoke grenade. We have to recreate. Let's see. Make utility items available. No, we lost it. Okay, so let's go ahead and build one real quick. Build items. Build a smoke grenade. And you can have that. And then flashbang. We'll give it to you. You're going to be more of a support role anyway, so we'll go ahead and give you the flashbang. Everybody else looks good. Let's get this rolling. It's going to be a moderate difficulty. If we really, really play it right, though, I think we have a chance.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Now, one thing is we're not going to have the, you know, the benefit of stealth, unfortunately.
There may be survivors, but that's a best case scenario.
Or say concealment specifically.
We're going in to secure the site. Neutralize all hostile contact. Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Actually, we do have 2 concealments, so that's actually really good for us. Oh wow, we got some good high ground here. Maybe that we can use that to our advantage in a big way. Alright, so let's move you over here.
That's affirmative.
Nothing to see yet. Let's go ahead and move you up top here. Alright, so we're good there. You should be able to move up even further.
Got it. Moving.
Alright, so if we're not seeing anything yet, that means we should be able to move everybody up top with not much fear at all. Let's go and move you up. And you...
On the move!
And last but not least, our sharpshooter can move up as well.
Corriendo.
There's no people up here. There might have been some inside, which... That's alright. We'll worry about that in a moment. Ah, there's a pack there. And they did kill somebody. Alright, concealed guys. Let's move you guys up. See what we can find.
I'm on the move.
Nothing yet.
Heading to that location.
Still nothing. Wow. It's not explicitly a timed mission, so... Let's move you up again.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Hostile forces spotted.
Alright, so we do have some forces down here. So it's good we didn't move you up any further, because they'd be able to see you once you got over to the edge, presumably. So, how far up can we move without triggering these guys? It's actually just about to the edge, to be perfectly honest. Let's try moving you here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay. You're gonna move up beside her.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Looks fine so far. And you... I guess here is fine as well.
En guardia.
Scanning. Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
And they're hitting this time. I've seen them in the past where they've missed a whole bunch of shots, but they are not missing now. Alright, so we still can't see those guys. Wow. Guess moving you down would be a good idea. Just drop you down to full cover.
I'm busted.
Ah, really? Alright, well that guy... It was nice of him to come up here.
They've got eyes on me.
This group, though, is going to be a little bit of trouble. So, how do we want to deal with this? Oh, you have, like, nothing of a shot. You have a pretty decent shot, but, I mean, you're basically the guy that's just take a first shot here and hopefully kill him. You'd have to get a crit, but you have a 50% chance of getting that crit, so let's see what happens. There we go.
No longer a threat.
Alright, so that's fine. That's good. We got an ability point off of that. Nice. Presumably you can move here and get a flanking shot on that guy, it looks like. Or alternatively, we could just keep you where you're at and throw a grenade onto those guys. You're not going to have a shot no matter where you go, so the only other person we can move would be you. You're not really going to have a good shot anywhere. Wow, this is not good. Right here would be perfect for you, but... I mean, I can move you up to the edge, but that's really going to expose you big time. So... yeah. Start with a grenade here. Although I don't know if that covers destroyable or not. Can't imagine it would be. Really? You're not going to get a good shot on that? You know what? I think moving this guy up, taking the flanking shot on the sectoid will be fine.
Headed there now.
96%. It's pretty good. 40% chance to crit. It could be a pretty good shot here. Ah, come on. Let's get that crit. Alright, so you have some really good shots here. You have nothing. Literally, the only thing I can do with you is move you up and try and take a pistol shot somewhere. Which, actually, may be the best thing we can do right here. Pistol shot, high cover. Let's try that. Decent chance to crit here. There we go. It's a crit. Oh, only 4 damage. Alright, so you can't... Oh, you don't have the thing that can buzz them for 1 damage just easy. That's unfortunate. I mean, I can move you up to here, take a shot. But that all depends on this guy and this shot right here. Alternatively, I could grenade with this guy to get both of them down. And use her to take a shot on him instead. Can she get a shot anywhere on that guy? Supposedly you can get one over here. Really? How are you able to get one over here? And do I want to do that? I guess you are. Kind of peeking around the corner there. Alright, let's do it. Because I'm not convinced that the shotgun's going to kill that Lancer.
Heading there now.
72%. Here we go. 5 damage. Was that enough to get it within range of a grenade? Yes. So we can drop the grenade on and kill both of them.
Heads down. Multiple targets neutralized.
Alright, done. Wow, they are just snipers at the moment. Alright, so we don't have any more concealment, unfortunately. So, we got to play this careful. A bunch of civilians over here. There's 3 right here that we could go after. Unfortunately, if that becomes a bad guy, one of the faceless, this guy's in trouble. So I don't think we want to move that guy up all the way up to do that yet. I'm thinking we move whoever's the furthest back as far as we can to get into a good spot. In fact, we may just have to move you, double move you up, just to get you in a spot that's relevant for the next time something happens. I think you moving up to here is going to be fine to start with.
Moving out.
And then you, sniper, can honestly stay where you're at. You don't have squad sight overwatch, but you do have squad sight. So you're at very, very high ground, and you should be able to cover just about anything we uncover. So let's go ahead and move you up to here.
Heading to that location.
Alright, so that's fine. So we needed to move you up as far as we can. In fact, double moving you up probably should be okay. Yeah, double move here should be safe. You're going to go ahead and overwatch.
Scanning.
You are... I think you're just going to stay right where you're at. Overwatch.
Scanning.
And you're going to overwatch. I don't really... I'm being very cautious and maybe too cautious. But, they are ruthless this time around.
Getting a little toasty here.
There's a whole bunch of people here that we could save, but man, we got to get to them. Okay, sniper, you're going to stay where you're at. So you presumably could move all the way up to here. And that should be fine.
Moving on target location.
Okay, so we're good. Do we go ahead and move you up to take this guy? We do have a guy above you that can cover you if this does pop a faceless. Is there any, like, heavy cover I can get for that person? Could still get that person. Not really. Come on. Oh, I can't. I was like, why can't I move? That's a double move anyway. I mean, it's a really terrible place to be, but at least it gets us the person.
Moving to designated position.
And if worse comes to worse, we just go hide her somewhere.
Let's go. Move out.
Okay, so that's fine. We've at least got one person out of the way. I think I'd like to move you up into the corner at least so you're a little bit more in range. It's not much, but it's something. I think the rest of you guys are just gonna play it safe. Kind of stay where you're at, and maybe we can get a couple of more of these guys this next turn.
Affirmative, covering now. I'm on it.
I'm really playing this safe.
Covering now. Overwatch. You hear that?
Ah, we got a miss there, but maybe they'll move into range of the other guys.
Enemy, we've got advent here.
Come on. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Let's get some shots on these guys. Come on. Ah. Alright, there's a little bit of damage. Ah, nice damage with a pistol. Ah, there's some decent damage. How do we get trigger those guys? Oh no, they're just shooting him. Oh man. It's a big group over there. Okay, so we do have the high ground, which does help us out a lot. I think we take one of these 75% shots to begin with. I like the one here. Come on, 75%. Let's come on. We need some stuff going our way. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah. I have a feeling that guy's range is pretty short, so covering him with like an Overwatch or something might help us out a lot. Grenade over here. Kill both of those guys. Kind of like it.
Fire in the hole.
Still gives us one more grenade for another group if we need to. Alright. So killed one guy. Oh, and did he lose all of his cover? Ah, so I didn't realize his cover was that destructible. We would have done that before. Still have a grenade on you, which is awesome. If we are just going to not move you and just take the shot, then let's take the reload.
Let's rock.
And then take the shot. 87%. Come on, this is a really good shot. There we go.
Target eliminated.
Okay, so that's good stuff. You do need to get into cover no matter what you do. And cover in such a way that you're not going to trigger anything else. I would like to get you in this cover right here, but the chances of that triggering something is pretty high. You know what, let's get you behind this high cover right here.
Roger that.
It's only two people we have left. I think you just Overwatch just to keep him from doing anything crazy.
I'm on it.
And you know what? Take a 48% shot. Why not? Alright, a little bit of damage.
Could use some ammo over here.
They're falling back.
Ah, there we go. That's what we needed.
Hostiles pacified. I've got eyes on
Alright, they've spotted us, but on their turn. So in the grand scheme of things, this is not too bad.
I'm being flanked.
Okay, so we have some more grenades that we can use to pop some cover. Let's go to our sniper. What does our sniper have available? Not great shots. We can move up and pop that guy's cover and get a better shot. In fact, if this guy moves up, can he get both of those guys cover? No, I don't think there's a way for to get both of those covered. I mean, getting this and getting that guy's cover just at all would probably be really good for us. Although, if he just moves up a little bit, he could get that guy's cover back here, and this other guy can get the grenade to get this close guy's cover. So that might be the better move. Where's our other grenade? You. You have a grenade. You can move up. Really, you can take fire damage moving there. Alright, so you can move up to here. And probably pop a faceless, but hopefully get within range of throwing a grenade over there. Let's try that. Oh, hello. Let's pop this guy's cover. Would love to get some damage on him and not hurt the civilian. That's the goal.
This is for you.
Alright, so that's good. Alright, so you are going to be the one that pops the other guy's cover, so we don't want to waste your shot there. You now have an 89% shot here. It's pretty good. But honestly, you could kill him with a pistol shot if we got a good one. You have an 88% shot here. Alright, I think the next thing we do is move you up to a spot where hopefully you can pop this other guy's cover. You actually might be able to get close enough to pop both those trees. So, how close are you? You're like, maybe like 3 tiles away. So if we jump you down to here, that should be within range, presumably. Alright, so let's try. Alright, we can take damage on both and one guy's cover, or we can do cover of both. And actually, that looks like that's going to get everything that I want. Let's take that.
Grenade!
So it didn't completely take out that guy's cover after all. But it did do damage to both, which is a huge boost. I would really love to move this guy somewhere to deal with that guy. 89, 65, 47. That guy over there is going to be the one that's causing us the most trouble here. I can tell you that right now. Alright, so you have an 88% shot there. If I move you... Let's move you to this high cover. You should still have a good shot and better cover.
Moving.
We also have our flashbang, which would be nice to have, but let's take this shot.
Not even close.
Oh my goodness, missing an 89%. Really? Really? There are no words. There really are no words. 2 guys left. That's a bit frustrating. Oh, goodness, I cannot believe you missed an 89% shot. On the other hand, we could pop a smoke grenade on some guys. We can move you so you can get a pistol shot on that guy. All of these are squad sight shots though. Oh no, they're not. Over here would be a pistol shot on that guy over there. Or I could just, you know, take the shot here. 89%. I mean, can't we miss 2 89% shots in a row? Yes, we can. I mean, this guy's going to be one of the more dangerous guys because of just, he's a leader. So let's take him out. Okay. Ugh, only 4 damage. Wow.
Oh, no menos.
And you... I think we're going to have to use you on Overwatch to just keep them from being able to move into a better subplot. Right, there we go. Oh my goodness.
Missed the target.
They went after somebody else. Does that fail it for us? Does that fail us? We have to kill... Like, they can't kill a single other person now. So... How are we not getting this person here? We're standing in your circle. Random and weird. Alright, so there's a 77% shot. Come on. This one's got to be done. But let's reload before we do that, because that makes sense, obviously.
Ready to rock.
77% shot. Gotta hit this one.
That is not good.
You are out of ammo. So we have to reload you no matter what we do. I guess we're gonna take this shot. I mean, I know these aren't guaranteed shots, but I mean, statistically, we should be hitting these. At least 1 out of every, or 3 out of every 4 of these should be a shot, should be a hit. So it's a bit ridiculous that they are not going. Gotta get that guy. Wait, who's your buddy that you can share with? You can share with her. So presumably I can move you here. Not you. I want to move you up as far as I can. Take a shot, then give you another action point maybe, and go after the other guy. Okay, let's move you here.
Moving out.
Take this point blank shot at 100%. We're going to miss this one, obviously, because this just seems the way we're going to do things today. Alright, so that's a good shot, obviously.
Good riddance.
And we could presumably give you another shot to... Before we do that, though, let's take this. 59%. Terrible shot, but would save us from having to do anything super crazy. I mean, after missing the 70% shots, I'll take a hit on a 59. And there's the faceless. Oh, there's another group. Oh, it's another faceless. Great. Oh, he's a ways away. So I could take a shot here. I could take an Overwatch. I could give you an action so that you can take an Overwatch. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to give you an action.
We have nothing to fear.
Because I think you'll have a better shot. Well, let's just Overwatch you. As he gets closer, maybe you can get a better shot there.
Come get some.
Oh, you still have Overwatch as well. I think we're going to Overwatch both of you guys. I don't think you're going to move close enough to do anything. One of them hit. So that's good.
Nothing.
I don't think he can take a hit since he moved twice. I could be wrong. Alright, so we did lose the loot, unfortunately. Alright. Start with our sniper. She's going to have some pretty good shots, I think. I think we have her start over here. Oh, she's got to reload. Never mind.
En marcha.
I mean, she's only going to be able to fire her pistol. shot. Yeah, I think we'll take this pistol shot. I think that's going to be fine. Oh, it's a couple damage. Alright, so you... Well, let's start with this. Let's take this guy out. I was like, did it miss? It said 100%. Oh, that was kind of freaky and scary.
Let's do this.
With all the reloads, nobody can really move, unfortunately. Alright, well, we definitely have to take this guy out. That's the only person you can hit anyway, so we'll do that.
Enemies down.
Okay. So now, you can move into position to take a good shot there. Which looks like right here. I mean, cover doesn't really matter against this guy. So let's move you first. I don't know if it really matters where I move you. Let's just move you over here. 89%, pretty good shot. Really? Good shot. Terrible damage. So the only guy I have left is you. And I really don't want to move you close enough that he can do some serious damage to me this next turn. So let's move you over here.
Rolling.
It's only 71%. I think we'll take it though. Okay, so he still has some life left. So he'll be able to get close enough to do some damage this one turn. Okay, whew. I didn't realize he could get that close. I mean, I guess he does have kind of a ranged attack. Short range attack. Actually, would you do more damage? You actually would be more accurate with the pistol. Ah, but only do 2 damage. Okay, that's fine. And we'll just take this 99% here.
Target disabled. Menace 1-5. Status confirmed.
Ah,
We're
nice.
not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh, after that last mission, this was a good one. I mean, barely rescued enough civilians, but hey, it counts. And no wounded, no killed. And yeah, no, that was a good mission to come back from. That's not a bad shot. I wish he was a little, you know, can I rotate just a hair? Oh, right click. I was like, what? Let's get to where I can see everybody's faces. That's pretty good. Gotta take the shots for the ones that we actually do good on.
We must never doubt the depths
It's a pretty good
to which
mission.
our enemy will sink in their misguided beliefs. Today's cruel ambush of Advent outreach squads again proves that we can no longer tolerate XCOM's commitment to the violence and cruelty of the old world.
Advent's outreach squads, I love it. Oh, I love you, speaker. You're awesome.
One by one, we're evening up the score, Commander. Good work out there.
Couple more sergeants. That's going to make a huge difference. All right. Soldier does not trigger Overwatch reaction fire. That's really good. While concealed, gain 25 bonus aim and 25 bonus critical chance when attacking enemies. That's really good. Not triggering Overwatch. I mean, there's a lot of places where that can come in handy, but I think it's more applicable when you're a blade person, when you're trying to get up and close. So you know what? We'll go with this one since we're kind of making him more of a ranger type person. Or a scout person, I should say. Oh, here are do we just make 2 of you? I mean, blade people are awesome, but so risky when you get them up close and personal like that. I think we're gonna do another shadow strike. I think I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll make a third one that's a little bit more risky, but I think I'm okay with this. And I still like the combat protocol right now. At some point, we do need to start doing the med kits, but I think we're okay with this. We just can't take damage. Once we start getting some more health on our armor and stuff, make a much bigger difference at that point.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
It's a good mission. We needed that one. Big time. I guess everything's good. We're almost 4 turns left on resistance communications. Region increase region income. Yeah, I guess we can investigate that.
Avenger plotting new course.
Or we could have just gotten the supplies, I suppose.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations. Commander, with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
Alright, new facility available. Resistance comms, good. Breakthrough successful. Improved shotguns. Could have used that on that last one. Oh, improved conventional weapons. Oh my goodness. What? So we could do this instantly. So presumably we could do this and then still do that one? If I'm reading that right?
Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
These dissections are so gross.
Sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
So we get the mind shield and start going after psionics. That is pretty good. And then, yep, new research. Wait. That was weird. I meant to say sign research. Yeah, I mean, I guess conventional weapons. +1 damage. Sure. I mean, I feel like taking advantage of these
Eager to begin, Commander.
these types of research is probably good for us in the long run.
We should start training someone.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Alright, so we definitely need to start doing this now. Gotta go after this one, start taking out the Avatar Project stuff.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Commander, as of right now, we don't have enough intel to get a solid bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
Alright, so we'll cancel that, because we gotta go get some intel.
Setting course for
I forgot
Sector
how much
8,
intel those things cost.
Mexico.
It's alright, we'll get some more intel here.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
So did we get Bradle Mox back?
The resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
Okay, no, that's fine.
We finally got a lead on where the Chosen have been holding our soldier captive. It's time we get him out of there.
All charges of this mission will gain a single charge of the concealability. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, well that looks like that will be our next mission. Dying Reckoning. To go rescue Bradle Mox. Yeah, so we're going to put a cut in here. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.